Yes, hello. Hello, dear comrades, and good afternoon. I believe it's already afternoon on the East Coast. So my name is Artemy Troitsky. I'm a journalist, writer, and broadcaster. Was born in Russia, but since 2014, me and my family live in Tallinn for obvious reasons. We have relocated, and by the way, I think that the students are very lucky to have the summer school in Tallinn, not some other places, because Tallinn is a little magical city, uh, partly medieval, partly a resort with great sandy beaches, pine trees, and all those things. I mean, one of the most charming cities in Europe, in my humble opinion. So, well, my course will be far less complicated and I dare say intellectual than the ones that were described before, because it will be about rock music. The dramatic and rather controversial story of rock music in the Soviet Union and contemporary Russia. I'll start in the 1950s with the Styliagi subculture. Then we'll proceed to the 60s with Beatlemania and the first Soviet cover bands. Then, of course, the 70s and the birth of Russian language rock and other national rock scenes in the former Soviet republics, followed by the 80s with Magnit's Dat, rock underground, all kinds of governmental repressions against rock music, which of course were followed by perestroika and glasnost, when everything underground suddenly became fully legal and commercially successful, and so on. So I think that the most interesting feature of my lectures is the fact that well, I'm not really an academic. I've been teaching at the Faculty of Journalism of the Moscow State University for almost 15 years, but I rather consider myself a journalist and a writer. So, and I've been very actively involved in the history, which I will tell you about. I mean, I've been friends with the musicians. I've been also band in the beginning of the 80s. So I've been in the center of this whole movement of Soviet and Russian underground rock. So a lot of things I will tell you will be like a first-hand account, not just something that I've read in books. Well, I think that's about it. So you're cordially welcome.
Thank you.
I forgot to say that if you wish, of course, I can bring some recordings with me, audio and video recordings. So if we have enough time, and I hope that it will be a series of 3 lectures, then of course we will not only listen to myself, but we will also hear some Russian rock music and watch some videos.